Tonight on News Center. The latest information on a shooting near campus. WWE Superstars visit. And the homecoming court is announced. News Center starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to CUTV News Center for the week of October 10th. I'm Mirriam Mason.
And I'm Leberfinger. We start tonight's newscast with the latest information about the shooting in the California borough last night. The shooting occurred around 9:30 p.m. Wednesday night on the 400th block of 2nd Street. Students were alerted to the incident through the university's text and email alert system. According to the police, a man in his early 20s was shot in the leg and had to be life-flighted to the hospital in Pittsburgh. The victim, who is a student, was released on Thursday morning. On Thursday, police recovered a vehicle that met the description of the car used in the shooting. Police are continuing to investigate the incident.
The Primetime Players, a dynamic duo from WWE, treated CalU's students and faculty as family. They believe that through loving everyone unconditionally and treating yourself with respect, as well as others with respect, you can make yourself a better person, and help others move forward positively in life.
Titus O'Neill and Darren Young believe that we all have the opportunity to become the best we can be in life, and through this build a better future for ourselves and others.
And the team that I want to help build and that Darren wants to help build is about loving one another and showing each other how to be the greatest that you can be. Once you realize the greatness that's in you, you'll be very surprised at how much impact you can make on this world. You know, my grandmother kind of said it best. You know, you can't really say that you love God and you don't know how to love God's people. I know that we all are placed here for a purpose and a reason, and it's up to us to find out what that purpose is, and not only live out our purpose, but to help others live out theirs, whether they're handicapped, African American, Hispanic, male, female, it doesn't matter. What's most important is that you are working towards the purpose and hopefully helping people have a winning life and a winning lifestyle.
Darren Young came out publicly at LAX in response to a TMZ reporter's question about gay athletes. At that time, no one but his close family had known this about him. He felt like that moment was the right place and time to announce this. However, after making his statement, he started to rethink his actions and began to worry about what would be the next step for him.
It was hard for me because it was the fear of the unknown. You know, I didn't know. I felt like I could lose my job, I could lose friends and family, but that didn't happen at all. You know, the WWE's been supportive, my family's been supportive, my partner Titus has been supportive. So our first match back, with me coming out, the response from the crowd was amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, it's one of those things where people were already wanting to cheer for us. We're supposed to be bad guys at the time, and you know, him coming out, you know, and it was a very good match versus the Real Americans. It was just like the perfect ending to the week of crazy interviews and questioning and things like that. But you know, it's probably one of the best things that could have happened to either one of us.
Titus says that having Darren come out has no way been a negative thing for their identity. In fact, he sees Darren showing a great deal of selflessness by this act.
It's been pretty good for both of us. And like he said, you know, we've always expected great things of ourselves because we work hard enough, and we've earned everything that we've gotten. Nobody's ever given us anything. So it's good. It's one of those situations for us where we want to make it as big a positive as possible. We're positive people. We have nothing to be upset about, nothing to be angry about, nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm proud of Darren. You know, I'm proud of the decision he made to come out, and a lot of people were like, you know, wondering if, you know, there'd be some friction between me and him because, you know, it seemed like a selfish decision. No, it's a selfless decision. You know, he made a decision for everybody, not just people that watch WWE product, but everybody. And he, most importantly, he made it for himself. And as a friend, that's what I'm most proud of, that he can actually go out and be himself and encourage others to do the same.
As part of the homecoming festivities this week, the Homecoming Spirit Rally was held on Wednesday night. CUTV reporter Zach Lamar has the story.
California University students have enjoyed homecoming festivities both on and off campus, and on Wednesday night, the homecoming court was announced.
Well, this is going to be my 4th year doing homecoming, and we've done something different every year. And we really just have tried different things to see what the students would like, with the elimination of the bonfire, and really because you couldn't have a true bonfire anymore. Like, the bonfire had to be so many feet away from people, it just didn't make sense to do anymore. So we've tried a bunch of different things. The Spirit Rally was just an idea that came out in conjunction with athletics, you know, to have different things going on that people can do and, you know, just sort of hang out and get excited about homecoming.
After the Spirit Rally Wednesday night, students can still look forward to more events in the coming days for homecoming.
Friday has never really been a big day student-wise to be able to do anything for homecoming. Everybody's busy working on their floats and doing that kind of stuff. So the Hall of Fame dinner takes place at 5:30 in the Natali Student Center. And then on Saturday, that's our big day. Pre-parade activities start at 9. We'll have photo booths and face painters and balloon animals and all kind of different stuff, you know, for families to do, college students to do, kids to do, that type of thing. And then the parade is at noon.
The homecoming king and queen will be announced this Saturday at California University's football game against Clarion. For CUTV News Center, I'm Zach Lamar.
A pit bull named Tater Tot was rescued just hours before he was supposed to be put down, saves his new owner's life. Christy Smith only planned on keeping the dog long enough to find him a more permanent home, but knew he was already part of the family. Tater Tot was only there for a few days when he woke Smith in the middle of the night to alert her to a problem with her son, Peyton. The boy was barely breathing and taken to the emergency room. His blood sugar had dropped dangerously low. Without Tater Tot, Peyton's condition would have gone unnoticed for much longer. Doggy heroes come in all sizes, said Smith.
Okay, so I got to interview the Primetime Players this week, and in all seriousness, they're my favorite people I've ever interviewed, and I definitely encourage anyone who even hears about them coming to around them to go see them. They were encouraging, and definitely you can benefit from it.
I'm disappointed I missed it. I'm hoping I get to catch it later when they play it on CUTV, because they have such a positive message for just everyone, like not just men or women, just they want you to love everybody, and I think that's awesome.
It's a really great message, that's for sure. When we return, Santina Mirriam has your entertainment report. Stay tuned.